All right. We got to pick back up the conversation we was having about that.
All right, let me do this real quick. Hey, welcome back to the podcast. Nobody else watch but y'all. To my left, I got the man, the myth, the legend, Javar from Deuce Farms, a.k.a. Deuce Farms, that just went live at 8 o'clock on Sunday. If you wasn't there, you're a square. He's going to do it again. I might pull up and just get super high.
Yeah, we're going to hit a little session. We're going to start doing some sessions. Like, we're going to, like, don't know what we're going to call it yet, but, I mean, pretty much just sesh. We're going to sesh live, chill with y'all, kick it, show y'all what we, what we got going on, talk, and just really, it's kind of be like a little podcast vibe, but more, just less, structured, I guess. I don't know, just more free flow. I mean, this is all free flow too, but I feel like it's just kicking. It's
by no means is this professional, but the other one, the shit on Sundays, is gonna be way less professional.
We might just be chilling and decide to, like, some news come out, we might pull it up on the screen while we on live or something like that. And we about to start doing some lives together, setting one up right now to hit another one. I went live on Basement Autoflower. Shout out to Grower Joe. I went live with him last night. I was high, shit. Fucking fighting that a little bit. Them questions, I was like, shit.
Oh, matter of fact, I got something I got to get now.
Yeah. All right, bet. I've been seeing some emails too. Yeah, so, all right, so Gino, he got, which we have our Ducey email, right? And, we get a lot of traction. There's stuff I'm working on in there. There's stuff he's working on in there. There might be an email for him specifically on, like, some item he just created or designed or something like that. And there might be, a sponsorship for the growing channel for some stuff I did. So, we got that little dynamic going. But I'll be in the email, and I've been seeing a lot of, like, transfer stuff coming. I've been seeing, like, a lot of clothing shit. And I was just like, ooh. I don't open them. Like, I may read them, like clear on accident, but I don't know if it clears it on your thing, just so I can stop seeing the email notification. But, like, I'll see. And I'll be like, oh, shit. I was like, uh-oh. I said, what's the works? But I don't want to open the email because I was like, it might show me a picture of what was designed. And, I don't be trying to, like, spoil it. Damn, bitch. They on me over here.
Got some stuff the graphic designer finished starting on Friday. It's just some stuff. But, all right. So, I'm going to take over while he having his technical difficulties.
Every time we got one, bro.
Matter of fact, I'm going to wait. I'm going to just wait because I'd rather you.
In my mind, I was like, go as fast as you can and fix as fast as you can. I was like, damn, I feel like a minute don't pass by now.
That's crazy because the song was perfect. It was perfect length. Right. As soon as I was done, he was done. But you ready? Mm-hmm. So we made a video not too long ago, dropped on Deuce Farms. I don't know where it's at right now in terms of viewage, but a couple people seen it. Made a great reel about it and everything.
I know someone.
Talking about this. The Runtz HHCP, powered by Litty. You feel me?
I since then have found out what the P stood for.
What?
It's like hexa cannabinoid phyrexyl. I don't know. I can't even say the THC one, which is like texa cannabis. I don't know.
I understand for something.
I can see it in my head a little bit. It's just such a long damn word. Shout out to Runtz and Litty.
This was
Litty.
This was not a 9.5.
Really?
I'm gonna speak on it.
Ooh.
I'm gonna speak on it.
Because I got something to say too.
I feel like it's our duty to
no. I got some.
I still fuck with Runtz and everything, but I'm gonna speak on it. And I ain't gonna lie. At first, when I was smoking it, the taste, I can taste the taste now. Because when we first smoked it, I couldn't taste it. Mm-hmm. But I can taste it now.
Yeah.
But as far as effects, I can't make this a 9.5. I'm not calling it trash, but I can't make this a 9.5 because the Yola shit had us way higher than this. The fucking Serene Tree had us way higher than this. What else does it? Shit, I ain't gonna say that because those was edibles. But this was not a 9.5.
I agree.
I fuck with Runtz. I like the way it look. I like what they're doing. I'm gonna just go ahead and change it from a 9.5 to about 7.
I feel that in my head I was thinking 7.5.
I'm gonna keep hitting it.
Because I said the same thing when I think it was just because like that placebo effect or not placebo effect. Since we was doing it was something new. It was a different variety than what we're used to smoking. It was that initial like all right high, and plus nigga didn't. I was dehydrated that day. I was I didn't eat before, so I had a lot going on. So it just hit me different. And then after like you said, the taste.
It was
the high. Just I would hit it, and it was more like I feel like I was hitting just a regular vape.
And matter of fact, I'm gonna be transparent. I feel like also as us being like content creators and shit, we kind of were we didn't want to be just out. But this wasn't like on purpose. It was like a little subconscious, arbitrary thing we were just doing. We didn't want to just be like, oh, I don't feel nothing from this bitch. This bitch ain't hitting. Because we was on camera and we doing this video. And we know this is going to last way longer than the feeling. Because it's been times we smoked some shit and was like, this ain't nothing. And then after a little bit, like, oh, hold on. This was something. It took some time. So off the taste and like, also, I need to stop smoking before I start doing these shits. Because I was already super high. So just me hitting this a few times, it just reminded me that I was high. So if anything, I couldn't differentiate.
Hey, you high.
But in the future, when we do these reviews and shit,
sit on it.
What'd you say?
Pause. Like sit on it, like hit it, and then like, damn, fuck, man.
What do you even?
No, I'm like when you sit on something and think about it. That's what I mean.
Oh, okay,
I mean that example. Like
he means like we should ponder on it.
Yeah. That's a better word.
You call me on God. You should sit on it. I should do what? But nah. So going forward, I'm gonna make sure I don't smoke too much before the videos. Battling drug addiction. Yeah. But anyway,
I think we can start just like kind of like. Just plan it out, I guess. Like
we'll plan it. We knew it was coming. Yeah. I just wasn't thinking because as soon as I get home,
we get it, and it's like just getting off work. It's like fuck it, let's get the camera. We trying to hurry up and get the camera rolling. We trying to fight tonight. Motherfuckers got work and shit stuff to do in the morning. It's like we not trying to be doing this at 10, 11 o'clock. Which I think that night we stayed up late doing that. So it's like motherfuckers got sleep on their mind, So that kind of like affects it in a way, I guess.
But at the same token, we like, man, we grinding. We got fuck it, man. We'll make it happen, but. Moving forward, if anything, we'll just take more time with it. If anything, the next one, you feel me? Hopefully, the next one can coincide with the next Wake and Bake episode, because that would be a good test. We go out and go do the Wake and Bake stuff and make merch coming soon.
It's crazy that every time I decide like, hey, I'm gonna go fishing this day, my boy hit me up, boom, rains. Which and rain ain't bad. It's good. It's actually fun. I always get a lot of bites in the rain, but at the same time, like cameras and stuff like that, I'm thinking about the aspect of it. Even with a light drizzle, I'm not trying to be out there. I think we could both agree on that. Not trying to have the phones getting wet. So that's why.
What's crazy though?
I was like,
I'm pretty sure that the iPhone 8 was waterproof.
Oh, I think it's like waterproof up to like 3 meters or some shit in the water. Yeah. 3-5 meters.
It's like,
which I don't know how many feet that is, but.
A meter stick is
like
3 feet? Never mind. Is that's a yardstick? Or is a yard and a meter the same thing?
No,
sorry, I'm not from Britain. Excuse me. I know all my aluminium.
Yeah, I know our U.S. metrics are a little different.
Apparently, we the only ones who be fucking with our metric system because everybody else is like kilograms. Or we refer to stuff as kilograms too, just not the same. Yeah. Or they'll be like aluminium or vitamins and. Shit like that. You like, damn, nigga, what the fuck?
The motherfuckers call it a toothbrush, a tooth wash. I don't know where they call it. I just seen that
tooth wash?
Yeah, I just seen
that
on
real. That shit sounds stupid.
They said, what is this? He said a tooth wash. And I was like, huh?
You gotta be Scottish.
You mean mouthwash?
I don't know. You never know.
No,
you
but
never know. And why you put a U in color, nigga? What is that?
Color.
But that's how they say it.
Color.
It's the Queen's English, but we can't really speak on it because technically it was their shit first.
Yeah, for the proper English.
We supposed to be. Never mind.
But on what you said about HHC, now I know Serene Tree, they shared our stuff. They shared like the thumbnail pretty much that we use. They hit us up asking, and they shared that on their Twitter and Instagram, and like talked about, which we did say so far their peach rings were the tastiest we've had and the best we've had as far as like taste goes.
They had edibles too.
Yeah, so their peach ring, we did agree their peach rings was hitting. But the other stuff, the flour, we told them that, and they were like, they took the feedback. We were straight up. We told them like, it went like it's not like we going dick ride these companies. But like, oh man, we loved it. It's blah 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 blah. Like, yeah, I made that cool as we the reel. We made the reel for Runtz and Litty, but that was just because it's like got to start doing more of that. But it's not like I'm dick riding and shit like that. But it's like might as well. I got it. It's content. Oh nah. But yeah, Serene Tree they had shared that stuff, and I know a lot of people they feel a certain type of way about HHC, and I know some people it's new to some people, and they might not know. Before this, honestly, I wouldn't even know what it was.
I just knew it was a new way around the Delta 9 thing.
Yeah, I just found out what Delta 8 was like. What last year maybe.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how long that's been out. And then later, eventually Delta 10. Now you got HHC. So there's all these different varieties.
It's literally they're making a whole ring around the one we want because they just trying to test different potencies. Allegedly testing all the different potencies and shit like that. But come on now,
yeah,
we know that shit ain't hitting on anything. We just want the Delta 9.
Exactly.
But there are some Delta 8 ones that it'll trick you, make you feel like I don't know about the flower though. The Delta 8 flower, I don't know. For me, it's never really been a hit. But the concentrates and shit like that, this thing sometimes.
And one thing I want to say, don't get it twisted, man. Like anybody out there, like y'all know, like you know what I'm saying. Well, some of y'all may not know, but like we actually do smoke good shit. Like yeah, we may do the HHC and do a review on it, but that's because people want to see that. And if anybody wants to see any sort of content, as long as there ain't no crazy wild shit, it's like, and it makes sense. It's like why not? You know, if it's what somebody wants and. You know, that's what we do it for is the fans and subscribers, you know. If they got a recommendation, why not try it out before they waste their money? We can go waste our money or whatever.
Trust me, we would love, that's what's going to happen on Sundays, but we would love to just smoke the shit that we actually want to smoke, the different shits that come in a nice Mylar bags with the pretty colors and amber hairs and all that. I want to show you what we really smoking. But one, YouTube doesn't like to see what we really smoking, but also... These are the ones that like these are branded. These are ones that can be pushed and everything, so we can actually get some traction moving forward and shit like that. But
yeah, because we're growing. Like we have so much content that we want to do. Like we're growing. We're still in that growth phase. We're not at no 100,000 subscribers to where we could just put out anything and whatever we want. We have that freedom. We know it's going to get viewed. We have to like the big content that we want to put out that we know will get views or just know is good content. We have to kind of like damn. YouTube ain't gonna fuck with that, you know. Yep. So we got to kind of teeter top. But speaking of that, Sunday we going live. We gonna set that'd be the first session. Sunday, I think 9 p.m. Eastern time, maybe 8 p.m. 9 p.m. Eastern. You guys will see it, and that'll be on the. You know what I'm saying? We'll be session, so that'll be on the other account. So a little age restriction going over there. So come chill, come have a good time, go smoke your recent harvest.
Yeah, do that. I should buy a bong and shit. Actually, I got some shit in the way.
Yeah, I just got something on the way too.
Shout out to you ain't shouting out shit.
Who?
Nah, it's a company called Loose Leaf. They got like these blunts that they have like collaboration with Desto Dub and other places. But I'm gonna try them. Nah, they just blunts. I'm gonna try them out. I ordered them.
I want to try the King Palms. The palm. I think it's like a palm leaf. Now I don't know. There's like when I think of palm leaf, I'm thinking like a palm tree. I don't know.
It's literally that.
Damn.
Cause I remember I was smoking with my uncle when I was in New York. Cause my cousin was
smoking out of anything.
When I was still gone,
could be a
my cousin was smoking them. So when I got back, of course, when I got my care package from him filled with all these crazy ass strains and shit, I was like, all right. He's like, oh yeah, fuck with some of the King Palms. Before I even touched down, I ordered King Palms. They was at the crib waiting on me.
For real?
Yeah. When I got back to New York, when I first got back, them bitches was already in the room.
You fucked with them?
So this is the thing. As far as if you a person who smokes papers and you anti-tobacco, but you want the blunt effect without putting fucking 14 grams in your joint, King Palms it can work. It'll be the way to go. You feel me? Because you got it burns slow. It's natural, so it's not like even though tobacco's natural, but it's not tobacco, so you're not really getting a high from the wrap. It's just a slow burning joint in essence. But I remember when I was smoking it, my uncle was like, what is that? I'm like, oh, these King Palms. I'm on some shit like, oh, nigga don't know what he's talking about.
Fuck
he don't know what's going on.
Catch up.
This some new shit.
You being mustard. Catch up.
He was like, what? So what is it supposed to do? I'm like, well, it's a good little, it's a rat. It's slow. You feel me? And it do what it need to do. He was like, is that a palm leaf? Yeah, they just call it King Palms. He was like, no, this is a fucking coconut leaf? Like, what is this? Wow, this is the type of shit you smoking? And at that moment, I was like, damn, I think this is a fucking coconut leaf or some shit. Like
what flavor did you get? Because they got flavors, don't they?
I got the original, but okay. So as far as the flavors, my cousin started getting the flavors, and I tried a few of them. The flavors actually you could taste them, but this is how they do it. So the King Palm is the fucking palm leaf, and the filter is a corn husk.
Oh, it comes with a filter.
It comes with a filter in it because they already rolled. You just got to pack them.
Oh, okay.
Perfect for you.
For
and
sure.
they come with
I
sticks.
fuck with it. Hey, I fuck. Sound like my type
Feel
of
me?
man.
They come with a bunch of sticks and everything, so you can like pack them in. Like,
Oh
a bunch
shit,
of
that's
extra
even
ones.
perfect.
So I think they might use the same company as raw as far as the sticks, but anyway, it's a corn husk is the filter. So to keep the natural effect, corn husk is you eat a corn on the cob in the middle.
Oh, the actual like what it is, they just
of that. Damn, that's pretty
organic.
That's smart and organic. It's like, what the fuck, nigga?
Yeah, exactly.
But anyway,
they wouldn't use the palm tree and a piece of corn.
But all right, so it's the corn husk in the middle. But this is what they do with the flavored ones. I think they just soak the fucking corn husk in some flavoring,
some essential oil,
or whatever, probably, or whatever the fuck, some really highly concentrated shit. So when you dip it in there, it keeps the flavor, like whatever they do with all the other shit. So every time you hit it, you're tasting that first with the smoke. So I think that's what it is. But they tasted cool from what I remember.
Yeah,
I only had like the mint one and like maybe cherry or some shit.
Yeah, I don't fuck with mint unless it's gum.
Joshing, jeez, Louise, tough crowd.
I fuck with like mint gum. But when it comes to like mint flavor, mint chocolate, I don't fuck with it. But I was looking at King Palm. I was looking at King Palm recently, and I was about to buy some. I went on the website, like $1 a pack, whatever. And I was about to buy some
on Amazon.
Oh, Amazon too. I didn't even know this.
That's why
Amazon be having everything. I was on their website, and I was looking at stores that had them nearby, and I was like, oh shit, I might just have to go get some, because I was like, it sounded cool. I was like, of course I'm gonna get. Like, I was looking at like the different flavors, and I was like, might as well. But I was like,
they'll be here for Sunday's stream
for sure. We gonna I'm saying, yeah. Oh, for real?
Yeah, I could grab some.
Yeah, I'm finna do a video on that the Mike Tyson that told pre-roll you got me.
Mm-hmm. That's a good.
Yeah, motherfucker. He came home with a pre-roll because we were talking about it's only like. It's limited, like with stores that have only certain stores have the Mike Tyson pre rolls. Other than that, you have
especially in our area.
Yeah, you have to maybe order them online or some shit like that. And order online, like something like that, at least like ordering like wraps and stuff. That shit ain't like.
And that shit was $4.
That's kind of like extra. I feel like
$4 a
piece.
It's
hot outside. Something might sit outside and dry out or whatever.
So
yeah, it was $4.
The way it feels, I don't think it would dry out. But it'll probably dry out. But it's a very quality thing, and don't get me wrong, they're good. Like you definitely could feel the difference, and it's a very distinct taste with the toad wrap thing. But if it's I paid $4, so I assume they probably, if you buy a pack, they probably hit for like $3 a piece, maybe even $2. You're gonna be ordering a lot of them. I don't know if it's really as worth it, but. If you really want them shits, like when I buy my papers and shit, I order them off Amazon in bulk. Like I order like 30 things of paper.
Yeah, I thought about doing that. I was going to try like a whole bunch of different ones just to like get the pack. And I was like, I wanted to buy like a variety pack of like singles, like Elements, Raw, the Bob Marley Jones.
Just buy that too.
Just buying a whole bunch. Oh, they got that?
Well, they don't have them.
I know they have the big packs though, but I was like, they be like $20.
You could just go on Amazon and you look up Vibes, which is burner shit.
Yeah,
you look up the
bro. I'm gonna speak about that. I'm gonna wait till you finish.
Fuck it,
man. So tell me why when I went to Cali. When I went to Cali, I'm in the cookies. I get whatever I get. I get the fish scales, some jet fuel gelato. I get a whole bunch of stuff, right? And I was like, yeah, I want to get some of them Vibes papers. You know what I'm saying? I see them behind the thing. I was like, I got the Vibes papers. I said, oh yeah, I see them. Let me get some of them, right? I see them get set on the counter, right? I see the motherfuckers just sitting there on the counter, scanning my stuff, scanned it, putting everything in the bag. Next thing you know, boom, I get, and then I come back. Or I'm searching everything I got. I'm doing like a little, just showcasing what I got.
Inventory.
And, and then next thing you know, I realized my papers ain't in there. And I was like, hold on. I was like, I didn't check the actual Mylar bag. I said, maybe she stuffed it in the Mylar bag. Open the Mylar bag. Nope. I was like, you know what? Let me check my receipt. Oh, I said, she rolled me up to them hoes. I said, wow. I was like, that's man. Crazy. So, Bernie, you owe me some papers, man.
Send him a box.
Go ahead and send me a care package, man.
But I've had, I don't know. Well, all right. So when it comes to papers, I only like the white ones, like the white kind of papery ones. I don't fuck with bamboo though. Them shits is dirt.
Ooh, bamboo.
Bamboo. You never seen bamboo papers? It's like a smoking lady on it.
No, I haven't seen that.
It's BAMBU.
Now it kind of sounds familiar.
It's like white. It's like a big white one, and then the papers be like a fucking square, like a big ass square, so people can either rip it and manipulate it however they want. But the thing with that is when you smoke them bitches, it's like you smoking notebook paper or fucking toilet paper or some shit. They burn, they flaky as shit. So you, every fucking pool. I don't like them personally, but like white colored paper or like a thick paper, like the clear ones, I don't fuck with none of the clear ones. If they're kind of clear, like that's why I don't really be fucking with raw.
I was about to say, like, so you mean clear like a raw one?
Yeah, but they got
I seen you with the white ones, and I realized that some of them were white, and I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to like the Bob Marley ones. They're white.
Yeah, that's why I always go for Bob Marley.
So I'm gonna try some of them out because.
But Cookie, I mean, Vibes has one.
Joints and shit
I think it was the red one. It's like the paper. It might be rice, which I didn't know they made that.
Oh yeah,
paper
I think Elements.
Rice.
Yeah, Elements. There's a rice paper because I just ordered the.
We tried Future Rollers.
Yeah.
The blue one was the white one, and the black one was the clear one.
Yeah, and I'm about to, like I said, I'm about to do that. I ain't smoked that pre-roll yet. I'm about to do that. I'm gonna do a video on it because when you made the crack blunt. Now I only say crack blunt, like he wasn't really smoking no crack. He was smoking all types of exotic shit. He had fucking diamonds in that shit. First time seeing diamonds, that shit.
Apparently, Yola got them too.
For real?
That's why I forgot to say while we were talking about it. He had diamonds on the. I think he has diamonds still on the website, but they Delta 8 diamonds. I'm like. What? We'll just add it to the list.
Yeah. Yeah, so you had the diamonds, you had actual hash in there, I think. Or no,
I had
rosin.
Moonrock,
yeah.
rosin,
flour.
Some fire ass flour, and what was the first thing we just said? The diamonds.
Yeah.
In the Mike Tyson wrap. Not the cone one, but the actual roll. It was a lot.
When I look back at the video didn't really like capture it that well.
I wasn't in my YouTube mode.
Yeah, at the time we was fresh into this content. We didn't really know. Like that's our first thing. Shit overwhelming. But now that we know this CandyCon this year finna be fucking
hopefully
lit. Like,
they don't try to lock us down
snap.
with the MP.
The what?
I don't want to say it because I don't know if YouTube be demonetizing shit how it did with like the pandemic.
Yeah.
With the fucking I purposely said it like that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I heard that shit big in Cali right now.
Yeah, I'm not fucking. They just got their first case where we at. Don't say that. But they just got their first case where we at. Yeah. But nigga,
I just saw a post about how Cali like they just declared like fucking
state of emergency. New York did too.
So after we say that, y'all should know what we talking about.
But yeah, yeah, that. I just but I heard you know word of mouth. This isn't verified or anything. I didn't verify it at least. So take this with a grain of salt on the smoker net. I heard if you got like if you got the smallpox vaccine as a kid that you should be like, you know, not as susceptible to it. So what if we got it as adults? Cause you know, we got it as adults.
Yeah, for sure.
You remember the
Yeah. I still got the damn mark somewhere. Oh, it's like right there, it's faint. Damn.
Those are serial numbers.
So only kids excluded. So as
we
adults,
used to be hitmen.
So as adults, we probably had the vaccine long enough to be excluded from the thing. Like
well, don't get me wrong. I ain't finna go out just dapping up niggas, but
I had caught the C word. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, I had vaccinated. You know, I was vaccinated and still caught that motherfucker.
I think
I done caught the shit 3-4 times now.
Yeah, he got one more. But I think that yeah, I'm scared. Oh no, it's water. But I think that we should be strict to your social life. Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
I haven't heard no one dying from it, but I know that shit. But I could be wrong. I know I just see the videos of people with this shit
on their face.
Boy, what? You haven't seen that?
I ain't looked at none yet. I seen like a picture they posted when they announced it. Like California does the state of emergency, and they had like a little picture of somebody's arm. I was like, you know, a whole bunch of pimple looking stuff. Like,
it's
bumps.
Apparently everybody who got it got a TikTok, and they've been making like videos. There was a white dude. There was a black female. I think she's in. I think she was the first confirmed case in Georgia. She said she works at a gas station. And she said she got it from touching dirty money from like homeless people and shit. I don't know. I know like the CDC put out a thing saying that that's one of the things that you most likely can get it from. They said like skin to skin contact and different shit like that. I'm not calling her a liar. I don't really know. She could be telling the truth, but she said she thinks she got it from dirty money. Her face is on her face and on her hands. The gay dude had the white dude, whatever. He had it on his chin. So. You know, do with that as you will. There was another person that had it on their face. It was, bro.
That shit.
That shit is like
and see
the worst case scenario.
The other one you could like hide, like you know, the C word. You could just be
you stay in the crib and just be like, I'm fucked up right now, y'all.
Nobody really. This one, but you can go without people really knowing. Now that one, you go out in public. You know what I'm saying? You better.
Bro, the worst part,
hey, what them bumpy bumps is
the affiliation it has now. Because now everybody is just downing it as another gay disease.
Oh Lord!
Because they said the CDC came out and said like, yeah, it's more common through gay people because like when they have sex, the ripping and that shit. But I'm like, damn, because just like with HIV and all the other shit, anybody can get it. Some people think it comes from them. Some people think it came from monkeys.
Monkeys. That's what I was
back. But all that other shit.
I was just about to say something about monkeys.
But now, if you just like a normal person and you get it from just regular life, now everybody's gonna look at you. They automatically gonna think like, oh, that's what you want? Like, nah, bro. I just dapped up a nigga at work.
Yeah, but we can't.
Hey, buddy, woo woo woo. Like, so it's like it's fucked up. That's why I said like death to your social life. But I think you'll be alright, man. Fuck it. I hope no one gets it. If you watching this video, hope you don't get it.
And if you got, let us know in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to you.
Use a code word.
I would say prayers to you, but yeah, I guess prayers to you. That's what most common people would say. But hopefully you get better. I mean, at least it's not deadly. It's just like pretty much an alteration of the smallpox.
I guess.
What's the other one?
Well,
Chickenpox.
Smallpox used to kill people though.
Chickenpox, right? That's the other one. Chickenpox.
That died.
That's no longer. That like died down like years ago, right?
They said if you don't get chickenpox as a kid, you get shingles when you old. That's what the commercials used to say.
Yeah, I heard of that before. It's like,
well, I never heard of shingles.
I ain't never got no damn chickenpox.
If we're being honest, I didn't hear
what shingles is.
I never. It's like some psoriasis shit, and it like kind of stings.
So many fucking different damn things.
But I didn't hear about it, to be fair, until Kim Kardashian said it. She said it like one time when we was like in middle school or some shit, and I just remember seeing the commercial. Oh, welcome back.
Yeah, man.
God damn,
that shit is crazy, bro. I'm just finding out about that. Did you see that? The account's getting deleted on YouTube. Since we were already talking about YouTube earlier,
who account?
Steve will do it.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
He's a smoker, so. He's a heavy smoker, but I don't know if he posted. He's always smoking a lot in his videos, so I don't know if that was like one of the reasons.
I hope it wasn't that. I don't think it was that because he's such a big YouTuber that
he'd be doing some prank shit.
They would have hit him.
He'd be kind of violating with the pranks.
It probably because the Note Boys just went and saw Trump at the playing golf. They was probably like, I think we was bullshitting with y'all.
Yeah, they don't fuck with that, like social media. He banned still, huh? But he still be doing interviews.
But I don't know what the fuck Steve will do it did to get his YouTube dude. Bro,
he be giving about fucking thousands of millions of damn dollars,
which is dope.
What?
But
he's
I don't
from
know.
Florida too. So.
I don't think it's no smoking shit. I remember when Steve will do it first kind of blew up. I just remember watching the videos and I was like, dog, this isn't good.
He was going crazy, like all the alcohol.
He was chugging bottles of alcohol.
The leaf blower, fucking
all the because Supreme Patty was doing all the dumb shit, like putting. If you are familiar with Supreme Patty, but it was just a dude who was like going crazy with the clout era. Yeah, he got like. Never mind. But anyway, he was on some like wild shit. He was putting lemon and lime and hot sauce in his eyes and getting tased. He was that type of nigga.
Oh yeah.
At one point, he was doing videos with the person formerly known as Boonk, John Gabbana. Now they was doing videos, a little clout type of thing, so you could see where it was going. But what was I going with this? Who did I start off talking about?
We was talking about Steve, and we got.
Oh, okay. So Supreme Patty was doing all the he was doing all the like stupid shit, as far as like physical shit that'll cause you harm, like a newer version of Jackass. He was running around saying his dick was little and all type of weird shit. Steve will do it. On the other hand, instead of doing all this shit that you would be like, "What's wrong with this crazy ass white boy?" It was more like, "Oh, white boy wasted." That makes sense. Yeah, it was easier to digest and it would not be like this dude was a clown. But when I used to see the videos off rip, I was like, okay, this dude is actually in shape versus like the other people you see that's just like chugging shit on Instagram and all that. This dude's in shape and he's doing like this alcohol shit. I'm sure this dude got to be throwing this shit up at the end. And I hope he was.
Yeah.
At least because he was drinking like full bottles of wine and Grey Goose and shit. I'm like, man, just go. He'll throw like one or two straws in that bitch and just go crazy.
That is insane.
But you never know because I think he was in college and I heard they party crazy in college.
Yeah,
so.
It might just been that first one. Was like, you know what? Let me try drinking.
You
It
coulda
was what you remember that one page? It's the college ones.
Do it for state.
Do it for state. Yeah,
they was big. What happened to them?
he could have probably blew up off that.
I think they. I don't.
Are they still doing stuff?
I feel like they stopped. Somebody
They probably
stopped.
deleted them on some crazy shit. That was big.
Something stopped because I remember Do It for State was like
because them white girls.
it was a big ass Instagram. I remember I was following Do It for State at one. Well, like not even at one point. Whenever I
seen some people from my school on there, and I was just weak.
Oh, that's crazy.
I seen some girls from my school, from back in high school, and I was like, wow.
I just remember seeing the videos, and they get crazy and crazy.
Look, girl in some dirty white Air Force. The typical little girl combo. Got them bitches tied super tight, dirty as fuck, creased all up. You know what I'm saying? It's been time for some new pair. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and throw it a little $90 or $100 now. But
I think they $110 now.
They
going up and up.
Them motherfuckers going resale now. But yeah, I seen a motherfucker on there. Motherfucker like fell or something like that and broke her arm, and that shit happened like. And they had that like she was like twerking or dancing or shit like that. She fell and broke her arm. I was like, damn. But she's also in the Pooh Shiesty fucking. She's one of Pooh Shiesty Instagram posts and one of his music videos with Gucci.
Brr.
I was like, damn. Like right before he got
I guess it was worth it then.
Exactly. I was like,
maybe Do It for State boosted her up to the point where it's just
I was like damn.
I
saw that shit. I said, damn.
The Do It for State was, matter of fact, it's crazy because Do It for State was before OnlyFans and shit. Do It for State would have been like the biggest thing on OnlyFans because they would have just been like a new girl going wild.
Yep.
And nowadays it's even wilder. Well, I don't know.
Because it's pretty much a community page. Everybody submitting their clips and shit like that.
Yeah, it's just people sending their shit. So, people will send. Nah, they did. No, they had a Twitter. And the Twitter was like posting.
Yeah, because Twitter, you could
post like, sexual things. So
yeah, Twitter been letting motherfuckers wild.
And they never stopped either. Shout out to Twitter.
I don't know what Twitter, like Elon Musk bought it because I think he got deleted or something like that. But I don't think Twitter was like ever like. Well, I'm not on Twitter.
The deal ain't finalized.
But Twitter to me always seemed less censored than all the other stuff like Instagram and TikTok.
Yeah, no. Twitter. I said Twitter. Exactly. But Twitter isn't like censored at all. For it. Twitter is the one where you go on there and get humbled. Like you'll post a picture on Instagram, you get a bunch of likes and shit like that. The comments will usually be like more positive unless you're like a celebrity who did something and a bunch of bots. But on Twitter, there's really no. They said that's the reason why that whole deal with Elon isn't finalized because Elon asked for a report of all the bots on Twitter and they couldn't give up a good number. But
he still ain't bought it?
Nah, it's not finalized. He's been asking for that, and I think Twitter trying to sue him now for that reason. Because they're like, well, you said you was gonna pay for it, and you didn't pay for it. And he was like, I asked you for the papers that say how much bots y'all got. What the fuck? But so as far as Twitter is not censored and all that, but I just think. Well, let me finish this thought. So on Instagram, you get like a bunch of comments or likes or whatever. On Twitter, if you post that picture, if you look good, you post a picture on Twitter, you randomly go viral. You'll be like just a picture that will pop up in everybody's feed. Just like, oh, she cute, or whatever the case may be, and vice versa. For like, if you're a dude and you one of them pretty boy niggas that post this shit in like the type modeling type shit, you'll go viral easy on Twitter or whatever. But on the other hand, there's always that one there's gonna be people in your comments clowning you because that's just Twitter.
Motherfuckers start a whole thread about your ass.
I'm telling you, but. There's the one that's going he gonna leave some sort of comment and it's gonna be funny enough that retweet is gonna get way more likes than your actual post because sometimes
you go to it, you want to click on something because you have something to say about it, even on Instagram, and then you're like, let me go check the comments out, and you see if somebody else thinking the same thing as you, and you're like, oh shit, there you go, and that motherfucker going crazy.
It said, well, I'm trying to think of a good example. Fuck, what was it popular? Well, okay. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. But just know, just be careful on Twitter. Twitter different than Instagram. Instagram will, if you report bullying, you get your shit. They'll get you deleted, get you up out of there. Like, nah, you causing too many problems. Twitter.
I was on Twitter like when I was like in high school. I was on like the 30-second fight clips or 15-second fight clips.
There's so many fight pages on Twitter now.
I was on that shit one time and I was like, oh shit. Like,
those get deleted though.
Yeah, I seen it like a couple years ago. I was like, I went and searched for it, and it took me forever, like hours to find it. But I finally found it, and then of course my dumb ass, I ended up like saving it, but I deleted that Twitter page, so then the saved was gone. So I was thinking about it like recently. I was like, damn, I wonder if that motherfucker still exists because that shit was like crazy.
Some of them OnlyFans girls' Twitters be getting deleted too. I just don't know what the fuck you got to post on Twitter to make Twitter delete you.
Yeah.
Because there's full on like porn stars that are fucking like have active Twitters posting clips and shit.
Bro.
So what the fuck could you post that would make them? Well, I know certain people get deleted for saying crazy shit. Like House Phone, he's told like some military veteran like you getting your legs blown off for a Camaro, like your girl getting hit or some shit, and they deleted him for that. I was like, damn, okay, they must have just seen that one.
It might have been true. Is that why he got deleted? Damn.
I don't think it was.
Shout out to anybody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out to you. Get up out that gym, yo.
Yeah, for sure.
It's more to life.
For it is a lot to go on out here. I had fucking I tell you about my brother. My brother had made it to Harvest.
Oh no, you didn't.
Yeah, my little brother made it to Harvest. Well, I say little brother, but I mean he is younger. He younger than me. I'm the oldest, but yeah, my little brother he had made it to Harvest and shit like that. He had I had some I think it was green crack autos. I sent him to him and his ass fucking he made it to Harvest. He like a little something. I mean it was better than our first one, so I was like, hell yeah, that's dope. But he updated me throughout the process, not too much. He didn't really bug me. He just kind of figured it out on his own, which I you know what I'm saying I thought it was cool. And he like FaceTimed me one day and he showed me. I'm like, oh shit, like when the fuck this? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh that's dope as fuck. And then Big Hurt, his ass, he sent a picture. He was rocking he was rocking the Deuce hat. And I should have asked for his permission or some shit like that. We could like slap it on the screen, but I didn't even think to ask for his permission to slap that bitch on the screen. But that was because of the last video. Like for everybody that's still watching at 36 minutes in, the last video, you know what I'm saying? Gino said some shit. He was like, at the end, he was like, if you name 5 cereals if you're watching this point, and I'll just to prove that you're watching this point, and I'll send you some shit. And that's the type of vibe we kind of going with. It's like we like to give back, you know, like we ain't on no fucking like high pedestal or some shit like that. Like we not the biggest content creators out there. We not getting paid for none of this shit. Like we putting way more money into this shit than we are getting back.
Oh, for sure.
But it's gonna pay off. And even then, with us not being on that, you know, the ability, like you would think like us, there's channels bigger than us not doing giveaways or something like that, which ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, you doing your thing. But we figured like, why can't we just like help the next person out? We got this laying around. We don't use it. We could just go pay the ship and do a giveaway, send this to somebody, or send them some merch. You know, that may make somebody's day, make somebody's life. You know,
it might start them on the path of
we might just start another. We just might start another big content creator. That motherfucker could blow up overnight just because we, you know, decided to help him out with some sort of like thing. And that should be dope.
Oh, damn, I'm gonna bring it up.
Shit.
I think we both forgot about it.
What?
All right.
Oh shit!
Let me tell y'all a story real quick.
Never mind, you already got it. Story time.
Y'all ever been to Trader Joe's? All right, so Trader Joe's it's a thing, but not really. So in my areas that I've grown up in, they weren't in those areas, but they like upstate or in the nicer parts. You feel me? So our teachers went to Trader Joe's and stuff like that because they have some Trader Joe's in the fridge. I was like, oh okay, and then I started thinking, I'm like, wait, was I in a slow class at one point?
That nigga said that shit, bro. I lost it.
So Pete. You too. I ain't tell you yet. So when I was in class, I think I was like in 4th grade. There was this teacher. She didn't have students. I just remember she used to come by and like pick up certain students
and work with a one-on-one.
And they'll come back. Now she'd pick a group up, take it to her like small classroom, and then they'll come back with like snacks and shit. So I know at one point I'm like,
hold on, we did something like that too. But it was individual. It wasn't a group. It was an individual, like, or sometimes it'd be a group, but mainly it was like individual. You go back and you would come back with something. It was like a counselor, I think. I thought it was a counselor, but bro, if I was that nigga got what a wham. Oh, she said, nigga, you need to focus. But nah, so she used to pick them up and shit, and they'll come back with snacks and shit. I'm like, wait, what the fuck going on over there? He's like, yeah, I'm like, hey, bro, what you be doing over there? It's like, nah, she just be picking us up, and then she be helping us with like math and shit like that. We come back. Oh yeah, she be giving us snacks if we do our work. I'm like, what the fuck? Nigga, I told her when she came by pick up some people. I was like, I need help too, and she was like, okay, I'll talk to your teacher. But I knew what she meant by that. That was, all right, I'm gonna check out your grades and then I'll see. Damn.
I had a math test the next
She's like,
day.
this nigga stupid.
I flunked that bitch.
We need him.
I flunked that bitch. I flunked it. And I'm going to be honest. I don't remember if I did it on purpose or not. I might have belonged in it. But I know next time she came around on that Wednesday or whatever the fuck day it was, she was like, oh, you can come with me. I said, oh, yeah. Well, when I got in there, she's going over like math and shit. And I'm like, didn't we do this yesterday? You're like, mm-hmm. So I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm doing the math, but it wasn't nothing hard or no shit. I just knew that something not right. I didn't want to say like, hey, I don't belong in here or nothing like that. I know there's snacks at the end. But I'm like, damn, I think I might have overdid it. But as soon as she picked up them fucking animals,
you said, am I still gonna be on my same bus when I leave?
I swear. But this is the thing. I never liked animal crackers. But they had some animal cookies or some shit at Trader Joe's. They look like animals, but they really like some cinnamon cookie shit. Them shits was fire. Fire.
Oh, my bad.
At one time, yeah, we'll figure that out. But I remember one time I went in there and she did. I only went there a few times. Like after that, then one day she didn't have shit for it. She just took us back. I took the next test and got like 100 or some shit. We're done there.
Yeah, gotta get up out of there.
Bitch, you unreliable. You unprofessional.
That's exactly what we got in the closet. Them cinnamon letter like in alphabet and animal cookies or some shit like that.
That was the first time I ever
get the snacking on them motherfuckers.
Well, it was
they
the first
organic,
time
I guess.
I think
all
that's all
Trader
shit,
Joe's
yeah.
like organic.
It was like the Whole Foods.
We shopped at Walmart.
We
shopped at like Walmart growing up.
We didn't have Walmart in New York. New York, maybe upstate, but I guess because it's so packed in, they don't have any Walmarts in the city. So we had like Stop and Shop and Pathmark, little small ass supermarket.
Okay,
they're like equivalents to of the New York. So Stop and Shop, Pathmark, Fine Fair,
or like a Publix
C-Mart.
or something like that, like a little small.
Yeah, have Publix.
I think Publix is like a Florida thing.
All the big like ones that you know of now, we didn't have them in New York.
That's cool.
Trader Joe's was upstate. Like I lived in the Bronx. I'd say Trader Joe's was like in Yonkers or Westchester. Yonkers I think was like usually
Tyler Creator song.
Oh yeah, that too. DMX is from Yonkers, but it's not the same part of Yonkers. Like there's a little hood there and shit. But like for most part, you see like a lot of older white people there, like teachers and fucking retired people live over there. And like Westchester and shit. That's what this Trader Joe's was.
I'm a fucking walking paradox. No, I'm not. Threesomes with a
I
fucking
forgot that
triceratops. Shout out to Tyler. Hey, man.
Yeah, that definitely.
Come on the podcast.
Fever dream. Hell no. Yeah, we tweaking. Nah, I sit down and talk to that nigga.
I used to be big fans of that.
I never got into it. I remember that same video you was talking about. He had like a water bug or some shit like around his mouth or on his hands or some shit.
I'm not sure if it was real.
And his eyes was black, and I was like, "This looks demonic." I'm not.
That's where I was like debating on, like, because I wasn't really fucking with any of that. Whether it was,
there's some emo shit.
Yeah. So I wasn't like fucking with none of the like all like the spiritual and religious shit anyway. But when I see that, it's like, I don't know if I'm like, can I fuck with this? Like, I don't believe in none of this, but at the same time, like, I feel like I don't want to be supporting the wrong thing. Like,
he literally switched his whole troll. He used to troll like the religion and shit like that. Now he just be doing the gay shit.
He was on a new Jackass.
Oh, see, he just like
they tased his ass.
He ain't as bad as Lil Nas X, but he just like he play gay, like do the gay trolling, but then he'll say some shit and like, nah, I fuck whoever look good. So I think he might actually. But Lil Nas X, his is different. He be gay facing. You know how white people be doing the blackface and shit? That nigga might be gay, but he's not that gay.
Yeah.
He's doing the flamboyance as a trolling thing because he used to be a troll.
I feel like it's because like the motherfucker is looking in from the outside. That, you know what I'm saying? They like, he gay, blah blah blah. This, or he knows that, so he's like, he takes that criticism. He like, I'm gonna piss y'all off even more. I'm gonna up the gay. I'm gonna pretend to be pregnant and just like really
all type of crazy.
Because his music videos be crazy. I won't. That's one thing I will say. Like Lil Nas X, like I will up until
the Jack Harlow shit.
The prison.
I never watched it.
That shit threw me off. But I always enjoyed it. Just like just the amount of work. Like there was one where he was in like the Jack Frost fit or whatever. But he put like a lot of work. Like him and DaBaby, I feel like those two people put a lot of work into their music videos.
Yeah. DaBaby was
I fuck with their music videos and shit like that. He be having some catchy songs. Then I started like once I found
that
out
fucking EP shit he dropped. After Old Town Road, they had Panini and all that shit.
That shit
I was like, bro, this is good music.
Mm-hmm.
Then he started just wilding. And I'm like, I can't really. Well, personally, I don't really like any artists that come with antics. Like, I don't really fuck with the. All right, when 6ix9ine was going crazy, everybody liked 6ix9ine's music. But once 6ix9ine started doing the goofy shit, beefing and nigga before he even
because he had some catchy shit. I won't lie. Yeah, like, it was funny.
Everybody fucked with 6ix9ine.
It wasn't like I was booming. It wasn't like I was booming that shit. That's all, like my go-to.
Everybody fucked with 6ix9ine.
But if that shit came on, I wasn't gonna skip it. I was like,
in the gym?
I might have like, that shit.
Kuda or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, Kuda. Yeah, that shit was fire.
It did his thing, but the thing he started doing so much of the lame little antics and shit before he told, of course. So now I was like, all right, because that shit be overshadowing the thing, and I don't like being associated with dumb shit. Exactly. So I can't bump your music if I know you just try to bark at a nigga on Instagram Live.
Just like Soulja Boy, like his ass,
he clipped. We know.
And in 2008 or some shit like that, YouTube King, like he started that YouTube wave. I feel like for rappers and shit, and to the rest of my life, you know, if he never came back, he went away or whatever, like, I don't know, you know, would randomly see him with his Lamborghini, his custom, you know what I'm saying, just knew he still had money, but he was already goated or whatever. But then, you know what I'm saying, I could have went the rest of my life and just always considered him a GOAT, and his ass came back with the antics.
The antics, even before he was
cool.
dissing the dead.
It was kind of, it was like, before that he was like with the Famous Dex fighting on fucking Instagram Live.
The Famous Dex, the Drake situation turned him up, but even if you looked at that
brought
shit,
him back.
He looked crazy in the interview. The fucking headband looked dirty as shit and loose as fuck. He looked like he just finished being smoked out. The nigga was talking crazy, but then people just like took it and ran with it and brought him back. That's good for him, but I don't like the shit he be doing. But he, honestly, I feel like Soulja, but just same thing I feel like with Lil Wayne, they supposed to be hiding where they at. Look, you shouldn't be able to book Lil Wayne to come to your club.
Fuck, no, that shit should be like,
that should bankrupt you and your whole business credit to try to get Lil Wayne in your club.
But what they do is they kind of ruin the legacy. I feel like, which I feel like Lil Wayne is, you know, still a GOAT and whatever the case may be.
But he definitely ruined his legacy.
Holding
for sure.
If his past wasn't so astonishing, like, you know, I'm looking at that and glorifying that, like, and all I see is this new shit, it wouldn't be the same. It's like, and what's crazy is like how much music he's put out over the years and stuff like that. I was just watching an interview with Lil Wayne, and he, I just saw a clip of him watching an interview, but they said a bar. I forgot.
Oh, he was like,
he didn't know.
It was like,
I'm like, bro, it's one of your biggest ones. Like, you know what I'm saying? You say a big one every song, but like,
it's like safe sex and latex.
I was like, that one went viral.
Something about you don't want to get that I'm latex.
I was a callback. Callback. That was a viral one on Twitter.
Yeah, he's like, who said that? Nigga said, you. I said that.
I did say, and he said, I don't know why I said it or when I said it. He said, but I said that shit. I said, you did not know you said that shit.
The video that I use in a lot of my text messages and shit like that is from that interview when he goes, "Ooh," that was right before he goes, "Who said that?" Yeah, Lil Wayne is because he honestly, for me, it was when he had the whole shit with Birdman, even though it wasn't technically an antic. I classified it as an antic, like all that shit.
Notebook bullshit.
The whole no pain, getting paid and all that shit.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, man, first of all, Lil Wayne is such a big artist. This whole financial problem shouldn't really be here, for one. Two, why is this public? Three, we could already see Lil Wayne was going through his shit with his, like, you know, fucking with the drugs and everything. His dreads is all that. But I'm like, it is what it is. He got all these people. Soulja Boy was supposed to be the next, like, he's supposed to be like if anything, he's supposed to be the next hip hop billionaire. Cause you see what Young Boy doing, how much money he getting. He got artists under him and shit. And
he turned YouTube up.
Exactly.
He turned YouTube.
Soulja Boy was supposed
Nobody is touching his ass on YouTube.
Soulja Boy was supposed to sign niggas to his label and like push them because he had the leverage of the whole YouTube, king of the YouTube shit. Soulja Boy do fuck with other artists, but when it came to like signing any of them, it never works out. Any nigga that you see signed to Soulja Boy's label, it be a joke. Like we'll see Skinny from the Nine signed the SOD Money Gang. Like, nigga, what?
Yeah, like
whatever, bro.
Already a goofball, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know any of his music. I just seen him being involved in some goofy
fights. He either get beat up or he fights somebody. So it's like, okay, this is who you align yourself with, but you beef with everybody who would make sense to work with. Famous Dex was signed to you. Famous Dex had his little motion on his. No, not even. Famous Dex was signed to Rich the Kid. You was beefing with Famous Dex because you said you was supposed to sign him first.
What sense that make?
You was beefing with Young Boy because you said you supposed to sign him first.
Yeah, like why you know what I'm saying? Why you can't be happy for a motherfucker? Just because, you know what I'm saying? That's just like,
but that's the thing.
I don't get, like, he signed, you know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't have to sign or whatever.
Nigga, Young Boy responded to him like, why you didn't sign me then?
Youngboy was hitting him up, right?
Exactly.
Youngboy was coming to him. Soulja Boy wasn't trying to hit Youngboy. It wasn't like Youngboy dissed him. He dissed Youngboy. And now look at your ass.
If Youngboy signed to, well, I don't know how it would have worked out as far as like personalities. But if Youngboy had signed, let's say Youngboy signed to Soulja Boy and they was locked in like how Youngboy was locked in with his big homies in Louisiana, because he probably felt like, all right, Soulja Boy saving my life type shit. And Soulja Boy had Youngboy behind. First of all, Soulja Boy would be rich as fuck right now because of all the money Youngboy would have made him. Two, Soulja Boy's gangster image that he been trying to push out to the world would have at least been solidified by Youngboy's shit a little bit. And he wouldn't have to go through all this goofy shit to get his appreciation. Like he was doing all this shit saying, I was the first to do this. At first, it was like, you know what? He was the first to do that.
Then he started like pushing it.
Then he started.
I was the first one to buy a chain. I was the first one to
I'm the first nigga to come out with a game console. The game console fucking
PS2.
PS1. It was an emulator that didn't do great at all. Everybody who got it was like, this is some bullshit.
Not once have I seen a review video, or not once have I seen it in stores.
I think I've seen like reviews on TikTok, but not once have I seen a positive one, I should say. It wasn't. But regardless, I'm not here to hate on Soulja Boy, but that nigga, he needed. If he wasn't doing so much dumb shit, Soulja Boy could really. I feel like he could do a lot more. I would have wanted him to be. You know, fuck it. I still want him to be the next hip hop billionaire, because that would make sense for. He just got to clean up his motherfucking.
Just tighten
behavior.
up, man. Like I don't really see.
Wipe your nose, nigga. That's it.
You just have to have some crazy life changer, like some Booten gang like change. You know what I'm saying? How he switched to John Gabbana. Like
that nigga got his jaw
because after dissing the Young Dolph shit, that shit like
that was
dissing the dead
Trouble, Draco, and Young Dolph
dissing the and which I don't
for Instagram
dissing the
well
dead.
The Young Dolph shit was a misunderstanding. No, if any, no, I think they left laughing emojis under some shit. He was like, I was the first nigga. No, he said, ain't no nigga independent doing as good as me or some shit. And like, I think Young Dolph like had laughing emojis or some shit, but it wasn't nothing disrespectful. It was just like, man, Soulja Boy tweaking again.
Young Dolph is a goofy motherfucker. I found that out.
He play around a lot.
Watching him and Keed, I think.
Key Glock?
Key Glock, yeah, my bad.
They play around a lot.
Watching them do the ASMR shit, that shit was fun. I didn't know Dolph was that fucking, I didn't know he was a goofball like that.
If you go on No Jumper, No Jumper has like a vlog they did with Young Dolph like in 2017 or something. Yeah. It was hilarious before he died, but when you watch it after, you like, all right, damn. This nigga was a cool ass nigga. Yeah. It was funny for sure. There's like a bunch of videos like his funniest moments. That nigga was funny. R.I.P. But Soulja Boy, you know, turned that into some stupid shit. I don't know, man. I think that's his ploy to stay relevant. But you shouldn't have to do that, being that you did all this shit as a youth, like, as a young person. You've been rich and famous since you was young. Look at what you have. You doing the same shit that clout chasers was doing. Like niggas who trying to get in the game, they doing that type of shit.
Exactly. Like motherfuckers
you shouldn't
like
be doing this.
And like even then, I don't be seeing that shit. Like, you know, people throwing shots at somebody, always trying to say something, just snatching change and posting, which is probably one of the dumbest shit to do. Like,
I see it every day now, and it blow my mind. Like, y'all see all the shit that go on from these Instagram shit. Like either people getting killed,
who shiesty, they found the money shit.
Serial numbers of the money.
The YSL, the serial numbers of the money.
That's crazy.
The YSL shit, they pulling up all these old Instagram posts, just some random ass posts, and yo ass over here want to post a reel just to go viral, get some fucking clout. Say, I snatched your chain. I just watched one on No Jumper, right? The motherfucker said, how you let an 18-year-old steal your game?
Your watch?
Nigga, you were grown for one. So 18, that 18-year-old shit don't matter.
You're
lame as hell for that. You know what I'm saying? If you watching this, you know what I'm saying? Still stands, that's bro. Corny. The shit corny as fuck. And you know what I'm saying? I would love to have a chain to have, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit lame as fuck.
You stole somebody's watch.
It's cool that you did. If y'all beefing, you decided to grab his shit. All right, cool, whatever. You got your lit, but why you gotta go post?
And this goes back to last episode when we was talking about how much the shit.
And then people gonna talk about free him. Somebody gonna be like, free him. It's like, bro, he did it to himself. Like,
that's dumb as hell. Like, why would you do that? And you showing everybody you did it. Like, for what? We want him to. What do you want from this situation?
Social media done changed shit.
Somebody to be like, yo, this nigga is a demon.
Social media done changed some shit. Like the whole cloud chasing shit. That shit has just gotten too far. And we see it in like the weak shit too.
I think it was the pandemic.
Yeah, a lot of people being home. It
like made everybody,
and content creators just went sky high.
It made everybody want to have a social media. The people who didn't have like a super social media presence, now they wanted to have one. And then when the PPP and EDD and all that shit came around, now you could perpetrate this life that you really wanted to live. So you like, I got some money, I could take good pictures, I could rent this, I could rent that, make it look good. But the thing is, a lot of people like, they fucked up the bread for whatever reason, or whatever their situation where they fucked up the money. So now they gotta kind of backtrack on shit. Like, I don't know if you saw, it was viral when the pandemic was first ending. It was a bunch of like name jewelry, like people was getting their name pieces. You know, that was a big thing with all the with everybody who was getting money at the time. There was a bunch of them in the pawn shop, like pawn shops and jewelry shops. There was a bunch of people, like chains that people already made, or maybe they couldn't finish paying for, all in there, or they just had to sell it back because the PPP was done, the EDD shit was done. People was getting caught up for it. The money you did get, that you was, even though you wasn't supposed to get the money because you didn't have a small business, the money you did get, you didn't invest it into a small business
to make more money. You just blew it off to make some bread. So it's like when it comes time to pay it back, you could pay it back, or you look legit. So it's like, are you good?
No. He did.
Now you're trying to liquidate all this shit that you know, and all the value
all the
depreciated.
bullshit you bought, the Mary Jeans,
especially a chain with your name on that shit, definitely depreciated. For one, the diamonds in it, that the messing with gold, that's already fucking the value up.
The gold,
and then
the gold. Only
name,
thing,
like not too many people named like you, bro.
Yeah, only thing that would have helped you is if you bought, like, if you really wanted to buy some shit from the jewelry store, you got all that money. If you bought some gold bricks or some shit like the little gold things, you could have used that as like you just holding that to save the money. So you don't have like just paper cash or money in the bank. You would have had gold bricks that you can always go cash in. It would always be, well, gold hasn't gone down in a minute, so you will always be able to make some money off the gold bricks you got. But you bought the chain, regardless of like the grams of gold that they had put aside to make it. There's gonna be some shavings and all that shit. And really, you're paying, most of the money you're paying for ain't even the gold or the diamonds. It's the shit niggas got to do to make it look good. The mold that you got to put the gold in, the hand setting of the diamonds,
moving pieces and shit.
All the little crazy, especially because you want something that nobody's seen.
And they
before.
got placed diamonds that are individually. That
they
shit.
Putting it in there individually. All this shit.
My whole life I thought a machine made it.
I think I hope there is at this point. Like, probably like the quick
probably the mold of it or something
the cheap,
like that.
The cheap jewelry is probably like in a machine, but all the expensive
custom
shit,
pieces.
I think that gotta stay handmade.
Because if a machine can make it, then they can mass produce it, and then the value goes down. Like Walmart making 4 PF chains.
Did you know?
Nigga.
Well, Walmart.
Did you ever see that?
I saw that, but that was
wild.
a fake one. But Walmart apparently is like really good when it comes to diamonds. But you know who's better than Walmart when it comes to diamonds that nobody even knows?
I'm gonna think like Ross or some shit. I feel like you're gonna say Ross or some crazy shit.
Absolutely not. Costco.
I thought it was just a food place. I knew Walmart had jewelry.
Costco got everything.
I don't think I've ever been to a Costco.
Costco is like, you ever been to BJ's or Sam's Club?
Sam's Club, yeah.
Same shit.
Okay. Okay. So it's just like the membership.
But when
shit.
it comes to the jewelry, Costco apparently only picks the top of the line diamonds, and they all have warranties.
Ooh.
So
like each individual diamond.
like if you something go wrong, take this back.
Man, hey.
But they only pick the finest quality of diamonds for their jewelry, apparently.
I should have went when they asked us K. Hey, fuck K. If you got a ring by K, I'm gonna say it. Fuck K. Fuck them, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, because I ain't buying shit from their ass again.
So not every kiss begins with K, huh?
Yeah, man. Fuck them kisses.
They just end with K.
Right.
They all just ended with some K.
I got some, you know what I'm saying? My wife, I got her damn diamond ring, whatever, But guess what, bro? For your warranty, I'm paying fucking buku amounts extra for a fucking warranty, right? Because it's like, why not? There's something expensive, might as well get the warranty. Random ass that's gas money or for the month or whatever. I was like, I'll get the warranty. Guess what? Every 6 months or some shit like that, you got to go get the shit checked, like to keep the warranty. It's like, who the fuck every 6 months is gonna go check and be like, hey, get it inspected. All right, boom, inventory complete. See you in 6 months. But I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? And certain circumstances, being gone and shit like that, going to K trying to get a diamond or something fixed on it or some shit like that. I think a diamond fell out. Go up there to get it fixed. They're like, oh yeah, your warranty expired. I'm like, how the fuck when my warranty expired? I said, it's for the rest of the lifetime. That's what it said. I said lifetime warranty. Yeah, you gotta do this. You didn't do the 6 months checkup. Fine print. I said, oh my God, bro, scam. But I can't even say fuck them. I'll just say, what I'm saying?
Fuck K Jewelry. That's some bullshit.
Yeah, bro.
Because in theory,
I had to pay for that shit, bro.
Even though these celebrity jewelers be obviously like raping their pockets, They could go in there and be like, hey, a diamond fell out. They go in the back, go put in the diamond or some shit. I'm sure they charge them for the diamond or whatever the case may be. Or if it's a warranty and shit, then I guess they don't. But I don't know. I don't really be buying jewelry and shit like that.
Yeah.
But if it's a warranty, they be getting their shit changed. It be nothing. Or as soon as they walk in there, they be like, all right, let me go clean your jewelry and shit.
And motherfuckers be on tour, so they don't got time to do 6 month shits. They don't got time to do that. You know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers stay busy.
Matter of fact, they're
making an exception.
They be getting they get their shit appraised, and whatever their appraisal is, that's what it's at. I've never heard of some rappers going back and getting their shit appraised every 6 months and shit like that. The only time they get their shit appraised is when they first buy it. They had their GIA certifications, so they know how much their stones is, what the carat, cut, and the imperfections and clarity and all that shit. But 6 months, that shit is dumb as hell. Fuck K Jewelers. That was dumb.
Motherfucker want me to remember to renew my car for the year, my insurance, all that shit.
Especially because you didn't say it. If you would have said like, hey, every 6 months you got to come in here and like we got to make sure your ring ain't fucked up so we can keep it on warranty, which is a scam right there.
Or on the account, you know, on my K account, it should say like, hey, boom, next appointment you should make it by this date.
Bring your ring in for an oil change.
Email and shit like that. Shit. And if y'all send it, that bitch show is probably sitting in spam. So do better and not be sending no spam ass messages.
Up yours, K Jeweler. You like that? That's some retro.
I ain't seen that shit in a minute. That was more like the wrestling days.
That was Mike
I remember that. Yeah, Michael Jackson did that shit. Yep. I remember that shit.
Pressuring me.
Damn, what's another one? That's a good one.
I know niggas be like, shame on you.
Shame on you? Okay.
Shit. Tisk.
A big one shit. Main I mean, there ain't no hand signal, but it was the S's, writing the S's down on paper.
Are you talking about the 6 lines?
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is universal. When a nigga go like this and go, ooh!
Oh, yeah. Okay, when you say it like that, I get you.
Fucking. Oh no, this one universal.
You know what this one is.
We know what that one is, and that go with this one. This one is synonymous with that. Because if a nigga do something, you be like, oh, yeah, that boy got something going on. But you know, hour and 2 minutes. I feel like we done cover what we had to cover. You got any closing arguments you want to say?
White ash versus black ash. Drop your opinion in the comment if you're watching at this point. Boom.
Wow.
You hear that little noise? It's like a cricket.
Wow.
I think you had like a little rasp in your voice.
I had a little bit. I tried to recreate it, but that was some crazy shit. I don't know what the fuck you got going on.